Good morning and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View YouTube channel, where we give you the Celtic FC news first thing in the morning. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video because there's a cracker of a story out there this morning. And it is Aaron Moy and a porn star. Yeah, you heard that right. Don't spit your coffee out or your tea or your porridge. Jesus, oh my God. Aaron Moy and a porn star. How could it get any worse or any lower? Anyway, the first up is, make sure you stick around to the end of the video as well. And we're targeting 100 thumbs up for this video. We're going to look at some of the comments from yesterday's video. So first up is the Juranovic story. It goes on and on and on, this story. Transfer expert Dean Jones says that Man United manager Erik ten Hag has been recommended Josip Juranovic by his assistant Steve McLaren. I didn't even know that Steve McLaren was the assistant down there. I personally don't watch that much English football, but that's a good move by him. You know, will he go to Old Trafford? Where should Juranovic go? Let's have the talk. I mean, if you were Juranovic, where would you go? Would you go to England? Would you go to one of the top clubs in England, or would you go to Real Madrid? Maybe one of the top clubs in Spain, Barcelona. My preference would be Barcelona, purely for the weather. I mean, he's had a few winters in Scotland. It's not any better down south. So the Croatian star has been the mainstay in the Croatian team, which has reached the semi-finals, impressively knocking out Brazil. And they basically play tonight. What will the score be tonight? Will he get through? Will he get through to the final? Have a look at the comments at the end of this. So, other than that, we look at Tom Rogic. Tom Rogic has sparked West Brom into a championship win. Tom finally finding his goal scoring boots down there, and having missed out on the World Cup, the Socceroo, Tom Rogic has been offered a reminder of his goal scoring quality, firing home from the edge of the area for West Brom Albion in a 2-1 comeback over Sunderland in the championship. In more Celtic FC news, Jota has the X factor, but I want the Celtic star to take the game to another level, says Charlie Nicholas. He went on to say in his piece today, I was really anticipating that Jota would embrace the Champions League, but it never really happened for the lads. Jota has been the best player in Scotland so far, and I want him to take it to the next level. I think we all want Jota to take it to the next level. But the problem then being is, he takes it to the next level, just like what Juranovic is doing, and our players are then bought up by bigger clubs. And that's just the way that the Celtic way is. It's, you know, we are a selling team, unfortunately, but we have been really good in the last couple of seasons of picking out some really cracking players. The Portuguese star has been the best player in the country for me, Nicholas goes on to say. He was a standout before his injury, one individual that really excited me, producing moments of stardust I love. The Celtic fans love him because he can produce the X factor. Jota can definitely do that. So in other Celtic news, this is the best one yet. You're going to love this, and I'll put the link to it in fact, I'm not going to put the link to it because it's a paper I don't really like, but ex-adult movie star Mia Khalifa reveals her bizarre reason for choosing Socceroo's hero Aaron Moy alongside David Beckham and Zinedine Zidane as three top football players. And I must say, I thought this story was completely bizarre, and I thought it is silly season. She revealed the bizarre reason why the Socceroos star Aaron Moy was one of her favourite football players. Moy, 32, has graced the podium largely due to his time with Huddersfield Town in the English Premier. Back down in 2017 to 2020, where he's said to caught the eye of Khalifa. And when you see Khalifa, and I'm sure the missus will look over this now, no, she's not looking, but never mind. Aaron Moy is like the Kawhi Leonard of football, the 20-year-old nine said recently in a resurfaced interview. In fact, I will put the link. That will be the first link in the description for us. I apologise for the link, but you have to go and look at this. She revealed more than Aaron Moy, that's for sure. She revealed that Aaron Moy is one of her favourite football players. He acts, this is what she said, he acts like he's kind of shy on camera. He's a little goofy, but you never see it. I don't know, he reminds me of Leonard. He seems like a nice guy. She was made infamous back in 2014. She was born in Lebanon. She was made infamous back in 2014 by wearing a hijab as she filmed an adult movie. Could the news get any more bizarre this morning? You tell me a channel that will give you that story and I'll give you €50. Anyway, let's jump over to some of the comments from yesterday's video. Gara6283 talking about Big Ange. He said that's the way that things are, but as long as Big Ange and others has others in his sight, we could be making good money and improving the team for the better and for the Champions League. Hell, that is very true. Talking about the Jota deal, talking about Barca, David Quinn says, I don't think that Barca can afford him. I think that Barca have stopped spending like 80, 90, 100 million. I think Juranovic is probably more in their price range right now. Bigman5100 says, keep the talent we have. Talking about us selling players. Donnyboy6748 says, one bad thing about being a Celtic fan is watching the vultures swoop over our players and the club being only willing to listen to offers. We live within our means, and it's something that we have to live with over the years and probably accept that it's probably accepted by most of the support by now, although most would rather keep hold of these players when we realise the club doesn't have the same money rolling in like other big clubs in fancied leagues. I'm happy enough with the situation as long as we don't buckle at the first bid that comes in for our fancied players. I think that's true. I mean, it's inevitable that Juranovic is going to go, Donny Boy, but I can completely see what you're saying, and it does go on to say that it's freezing up in Aberdeen, so if you're heading to Aberdeen this weekend, make sure you wrap up. Some of the other comments. Ruthless says 25 would be a good bit of business for the club and JJ if Croatia win the World Cup. We would then be looking for a record transfer fee. I would like to see him stay for at least one more season with us before big money offers come in. I know that Celtic will let him go. That's from Ruthless8793. Mark Lewis goes on to say in the comments section, if Croatia can get past Argentina, JJ will most likely, unless Morocco have a massive upset. Well, the way that Morocco's playing, I think that Morocco can actually win this World Cup. You know, if he performs well in the final, Celtic can command a fee of around about 40 million. And the last comment goes to Dimsum9025. That dude is like a goose that lays a golden egg for us. We can't lose on him. I agree more. He kicks butt in the World Cup, but the more valuable he becomes. Hey, and where is this the new AI voice? Yes, this is the new AI voice of the channel. So I hope you liked that video. And on that note, I'll see you on the next video, and have a great day, Celtic fans all around the world.